welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video, and happy Halloween as you're watching this. It is Halloween Wednesday when this video goes up, so I hope you're having a great Halloween. Let me know what you're doing, what you're dressing up as, everything Halloween related. If you've got any plans, if you're going out, if you're having a chilled one, if you're going full out with the outfit or got any crazy ideas of what you're dressing up as, let me know. I'd love to know what you've all been up to on Halloween or what you're planning on doing. I thought it would be the perfect day therefore for doing the Halloween tag and letting you know some of my favourite things about Halloween and some Halloween related facts about me. So I've got the tag questions up ready on my phone. I'll also leave them all down below in the description so that you can either answer them in the comments, or if you have your own channel then definitely give this tag a go and let me know what your answers are. I'd love to know. I'd find it really interesting to see what your Halloween thoughts are. But without further ado, let's get straight into these questions. So the first one is, what's your favourite horror movie? I don't know if I actually have a favourite horror movie. I'm the sort of person who's never been that into overly scary films, but the first one that's sort of coming to mind that's Halloween related is Halloween Town. I feel like that's just sort of like how you have those Christmas films that you just have to watch. Halloween Town is one of those, so I never really got that into watching Halloween movies. I've always done it around Christmas time, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Halloween Town, and I need to get into watching more Halloween movies. I'll have to do that more this year on Halloween itself because I'm filming this before Halloween, so I need to start watching more Halloween movies just to really get me in the Halloween mood. Nothing too scary, but yeah, I just hate films with too many jumps in them. I just really freak out at that. I need to watch some more Halloween movies. So for that question, I'm just gonna go with Halloween Town. The second question is, if you were in a horror movie, how far do you think you would get? 5 minutes, halfway, all the way to the end credits? If I was in it, I don't know what it's like being on a set, but I feel like as you've got to get in the character and actually you're sort of in the scary situation, I probably really wouldn't last long, as I don't last long watching the scary movies. So I'm gonna go with the 5 minutes option on that one. The third question is, favourite scary video game? I've never really been that into video games. I'm just gonna go with this one because it's just something that I've just remembered from my childhood. I used to love playing the Scooby-Doo PC ROM game. Do you remember those games that used to get on discs and actually put them into your computer and play them? I used to love those, and one of them is the Scooby-Doo one that I used to have and play all the time. I can't exactly remember what the mission was, and I don't think I ever managed to solve it. But there was ghosts and stuff involved, so I'm just gonna go with that one. Question 4 is, favourite scary story? I'd say just probably made up ones that you and your friends make up when you're trying to have a scary sleepover or something like that. Always around Halloween that happens, particularly when you're younger. I just love it when you try and get each other scared and make each other scared and stuff, and you do that typical thing where you have a torch, try and light up your face in a scary way and just try and make up a scary or funny kind of story in a way to try and freak out your friends. I think any kind of stories like that are probably the best ones. Question 5 is, what's one unusual thing that you're afraid of? An unusual thing? Oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna answer to this because I did actually mention this in a few videos ago. So weird. It's not really Halloween related as such because it is so weird. I do have a fear of blood, which is more Halloween related, and also a fear of heights. But both of those are really common, I think, so they're not really unusual. But my unusual fear is definitely armpits. There's just something about them which kind of creeps me out and kind of grosses me out. I don't know, when it comes to shaping my armpits, I just hate it. I don't know. Let me know if any of you have ever had that before or feel the same, because I definitely feel like that's an unusual fear to have. Question number 6 is, what's your first memory of Halloween? I remember when we were younger, me and my sister, we'd always get all our friends round on Halloween and have a mini Halloween party. We'd decorate the house, go out trick-or-treating, and we'd play loads of Halloween games, and my mum would always come up with all these different games that we'd have to play. I remember one was the touchy-feely game where there'd be something in a bag and it was something food related, so it'd really be ketchup or spaghetti hoops, those kind of things which feel slimy and horrible, and then she'd make up something what it is, ketchup was a bag of blood and stuff, and we'd have to put our hand in there, feel it around and try and guess what it was. It used to be so gross because when you're younger as well, your imagination is so vivid and wild as well that I'd actually kind of, I don't know if I fully ever believed that it was blood, but like, you know, you get in that mindset and it just felt gross as well, just like having to put your hand into like a bag of food and like touch around and try and come up with what it could be that's like Halloween related. So I just remember always doing that like every year, and that's probably like one of the first things I remember, just having those Halloween parties and always getting all my friends around to celebrate it together. Question 7 is then, what's your favourite Halloween memory? Which kind of links in with that. I'd just say getting everyone together, celebrating it together, and just having like really fun times playing those games. And also I do just remember once, this is just a random one event that I remember. That particular year I just happened to go out trick-or-treating with my mum, and there was some kind of, it might have been a plane or it might have been a shooting star, I don't know. And I just remember my mum telling me, oh, those are the witches, they're coming, they're flying over right now, can you see them? And I honestly believed it so much, and then every year after that I'd always be looking out for like the same flashing light in the sky looking for the witches, and we used to walk around like where I lived looking out in the sky for the witches. So I'd say I used to really enjoy that as well, also because my go-to costume was always a witch. Like I used to always love the witches like outfit, and that'd be my go-to, so the fact that I like thought I'd seen a real witch was very exciting for me. Question 8 is best Halloween costume you've had. Like I said, I used to basically always dress up as a witch pretty much every single year, and then as I got older, one of the ones that I'd often go for is sort of like the half skeleton look on my face, which does take a little bit more technique with makeup. I think actually a couple of years ago I posted a tutorial for that on my channel, and yeah, where I basically have like half normal makeup, half skeleton. I quite liked that makeup actually, so I'd say probably that one. Or what's another one I've done? Oh, there was one year I did go full out as a vampire, which I quite liked, but I'm gonna go with the skeleton like half face makeup. Question 9 is worst Halloween costume you've had. I mean, with always being a witch, I guess that just kind of makes it the worst one. I used to literally just wear the witch's outfit and have like the hat and everything, but I didn't really put on any makeup or go full out like with a green face. But I think just the fact that I was so repetitive with always recreating that look maybe made it with the worst one, because I'd overworn it so much in a way, I guess you could say that one. Okay, now it's on to some which is scarier questions. Question 10 is werewolves or vampires. Oh my god, this is such like a typical contrast. I feel like, oh, I'm just thinking of the scary elements for them. What would, like, I think to actually sort of see in real life would be a werewolf. Because if you see this massive werewolf coming towards you, it's gonna scare you. Whereas a vampire, if they're sort of like how they are in Twilight and the Vampire Diaries, then you wouldn't know they were a vampire, so you wouldn't be that scared. The idea of having someone suck all the blood out of me is quite scary, but like if I encountered one of them in real life, a werewolf would probably be scarier. I don't know, both are pretty bad, but I'm gonna go with werewolf on that one. Question 11 is ghosts or zombies. Zombies are quite creepy. Ghosts, it's sort of like the supernatural kind of thing. Would you actually see a ghost though? I don't think you would. It would freak me out though, the whole supernatural thing of if there's a ghost, and that would always play on your mind. Like the idea, imagine if you just saw something like moving around, or there's that whole thing with like when the clocks like stop at a certain time, it's supposed to be that there's like a ghost in like your presence and stuff. And I do find that all very creepy. Zombies just like, they look gross and very creepy, but then they're sort of like very dead and like half out of it, so I feel like you could run away from them quite easily. So I'm gonna go with ghost for that one actually, just because the whole idea of a ghost and the way it interacts with you and the fact you can't see it or know who it is really, that just kind of creeps me out. Then the final one is creepy dolls or creepy clowns. Both of these again like really would freak me out. I never was a kid who had like a massive fear of clowns or anything like that, but clowns can be so creepy. But then again, creepy dolls do really get to me, so I think I'm gonna have to say creepy dolls, because if I ever went anywhere where there was just shelves and shelves of dolls, like, you know, those typical ones that you see in horror movies with like the glass beaded eyes, and like, yeah, no, they would creep me out. I'm gonna go with a creepy doll on that one. So that is all of the Halloween tag questions. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up if you did, and like I said before, definitely let me know your answers to those questions down below in the comments, or if you do have your own channel, then definitely give this tag a go and tag me in it either on your socials, or let me know somehow, and I'd love to watch it and see your responses to these questions. Don't forget to also click on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel, as well as tapping on that notifications bell. And finally, happy Halloween. Hope you have a good one. Like I said, let me know what you're up to, and I'll be sure to see you very soon in November with a brand new video. Bye! you.